My friends, if you do not know what a Facebook dark post, unpublished post is, you need to Google it and you need to watch the videos on Facebook or YouTube to learn. Facebook right now, perfect execution, is no longer putting out content to your community. It is to go in the back end of Facebook and to use Page Editor and to create a segment, a cohort, a audience that you pick from. Everybody in this room right now, for very little money in the scheme of things compared to Google or anything else that you can do, buying ads on the exchange or anything else you can do with no minimum, every person in this room can go to Facebook right now and market to every single person that is on Facebook. You can reach them in their newsfeed natively, not on the right side of their website, but in their feed with a piece of content that you reverse engineer from the cohort, the audience segmentation that you create. Let me explain. An employee on my paid team who knows that I'm an investor in Birchbox and BarkBox. Anybody familiar with Birchbox and BarkBox? Just curious. Okay, very good, small amount. Birchbox is a makeup of the month club, right? You basically get, for 20 bucks or 10 bucks, you get a box each month with 7 or 8 different samples of makeup. It was a business that exploded in the US. They've done extremely well. BarkBox is the same thing. You pick the size of your dog, small, medium, large, and each month for 20 or 30 bucks, different toys and treats come. This is the way you get to explore new things for your pet. Got it? Really neat. Both businesses are doing extremely well. They did extremely well because they fucking marketed in the year we lived in, and they did target segmentation. So they went to Facebook and they ran ads against people who owned boxers, who owned schnauzers, who owned golden retrievers. They put a fucking golden retriever in the picture and they said BarkBox, and guess what happened? It worked because the only people that saw it were people that had golden retrievers. Understand? So, one of my kids, young kid on the paid team, learning this very simply, he's really into golf, he's a scratch golfer, good for him. Anyway, he started something called Bogey Box. It's a golf of the month box. All he did was target the right people, the amount of data that you can target on Facebook, including MasterCard data. Imagine targeting somebody who spends real money on golf equipment. Not likes a page, not theoretically goes to ESPN.com, so he must love bourbon. Not that shit. A human being who spent money on golf equipment. He is the one that saw the ad, and for 1,100 bucks, he ran ads, and he sold $40,000 worth of Bogey boxes, and the site didn't exist. The basic business didn't even exist. And that is what I'm talking about. How many people in this room are, and by the way, if you raise your hand, I'm probably gonna jump out of the audience, ask you the name of the business, and if you're lying, I'm gonna tweet out and blog post about how you're a fucking liar. So before I ask this question, I warn you because I'm a weird character. How many people in this room are actively, I would say, have run 20 or more Facebook dark posts for their business? Raise your hand. 1. So, this is the world we live in. We are at a marketing conference where people are into this space, right? That if you're here, you know what a fucking hashtag is, right? If you're here, you're paying attention. You've heard of me. You've heard of the other speakers. You wanted to be here to be educated. You're running your business in 2014. Yet, the single, number one, best tactic to sell stuff and convert and do business on the internet right this second is on Facebook dark posts, and one good-looking dude with a great beard is the only person in this room that is executing, and that, my friends, is the single thing that I think about every single day, which is you can throw as much hyperbole around. Let's care about our audience and the thank you economy and jab, fucking right hook and all this stuff. And the bottom line is, if you are not an executor and a practitioner, you will lose. You can talk to me about anything you want. You want to know what the ROI of a basketball is? For me, dick, 0. For LeBron, $1 billion. Please. If you came here with any audacity left of, is there any ROI in social media? There's ROI in anything that people pay attention to. But if you don't know how to use it, you lose.